Here we have Crystal Ortha being played on Nintendo Switch, courtesy of Kemco. So Kemco provided their V code here. I do appreciate that. So we've got settings. We've got volume settings, sound effect settings. Whether or not you want to mute them. Conversation settings. So go ahead and put it on fast. Why not? UI settings, minimap transparency. Then you have language and interesting, version settings. Not sure why you'd want to change the version settings, but there's that for you. We'll do new game. Ross, eh? Where is this? This is... What? What just happened? The path back to is blocked now, so I'm just gonna have to go on. This way. Who's that? Alright, so this is a traditional turn-based RPG. That's pretty reminiscent, in my opinion, of like Wild Arms. It definitely has that Wild Arms feel to it. It's a nice blend of like Wild Arms meets Mystic Quest. This way. Hey, who's there? So we gotta go up here. Now, if you try to go the other directions, you're going to immediately be blocked by landslides, so I'm not going to bother trying to explore. I've done that before. It doesn't do any good. Not in this instance, anyway. I don't believe it. With all this, I'm going to be so rich. Eh? I'll be sure to come and meet you. That's what you said. Was it you who was calling me? I believe you. No. This voice, is it from inside of me? We can meet soon now. Huh? Hey, what are you talking about? A monster. Looks tasty. Keep standing there and I'll have to shoot through you. Oh. Who are you? I must have been dreaming. That mountain of gold right in front of my eyes, and... no, it's no good. The more I try to remember it, the more it disappears, just like it's being swallowed in the mist. I can only recall that mountain of gold coins. Maybe I was dreaming of becoming rich. Yeah, that'll be it. My savings are just about at rock bottom after all. I'm gonna go to the tavern and see if I can hear anything that might make me some money. That was a gunshot? I sort of get the feeling I heard a gunshot just before, too. Anyway, I can't let people just run amok in this town. The gunshot was from the direction of the tavern. Indira Town. So, you run around towns and you can talk to people, get missions, buy items. Got a mini-map in the upper left-hand corner there. We're going to go ahead and go to the tavern. This is a problem, miss. The problem is mine. You better not underestimate me thinking I'm naive and unexperienced. I've come such a long way. All this way to look for a skilled mercenary who can serve as my bodyguard. I don't have time to go along with your stupid jokes. Sorry. You're a pretty bold young lady, aren't you? I like you. We'll be your bodyguards, okay? Oh, you're confident about your abilities then? Of course. Just take a look at these muscles. So rippled. So tough. Miss, these guys are so vulgar. It's not good to judge people just on their looks, you know. It's not just their looks, it's their words and actions, everything. Okay. We can talk about my purpose and your payment as we're walking. Whatever you say. Oh, do you want me for something? No. Ah. You want to come in, do you? Excuse me. What was all that? Ah, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm here to look for work. Okay, so I really like the overall retro feel to the game, reminiscent of games like on PS1, Super Nintendo, games like that. Their art style is really good. I really appreciate that. My one complaint with the game, really my only complaint with the game, is with the dialogue between the characters. It's hard to differentiate the inner monologue versus what they're saying to people, because as you see, there's a thought bubble where they're thinking about something, and then they'll say something which implies they said the inner monologue, and then an NPC will respond. I mean, it's a nitpicky thing, but it is a thing. Alright, let's see if we can get our first job here. Crystal Merchant. Oh, that weapon by your side. Are you a mercenary? Yeah. I'm looking for work. I need money. You're a lifesaver. I have some work for you. Do you know of the man-eating big Garum? It attacks travelers passing through the forest to the southeast. That's right. I want the head of that beast. I've asked other people too, but all of them just ran off. And some of them had even been in the army. Big Garums are monsters that take in crystals and become more violent. Crystal monsters. You can get that head. Can you get that head? I read that wrong. Yeah. What's the payment? Of course, you'll get an appropriate amount. Count me in. I knew you'd say that. It's in Pasa Forest to the southeast. Apparently, it's often seen in the depths of the forest, away from the paths that people take. Understood. Okay, you listening? South is down. North is up. So what's southeast? Down right. Good job. I thought it was kind of funny. Alright, so essentially we need to go into the forest. And I don't think I can buy weapons just yet. Let me try though. Okay, so we can craft. Alright, so no, we can't yet. Okay. When in the world map, you can use the menu to move around. You can move to towns and dungeons you previously visited. So reading that, I initially thought that was one of those games where it was a menu system, which I didn't really care for, but it's not. It's a traditional RPG where you can go to towns, you know, just walking towns like you normally would. And it's got random battles, which is really cool. So action order rules. The action order of all characters, both allies and enemies, is shown by icons. Basically, characters with greater agility move first. Characters who are defending or using a preemptive attack or a preemptive skill act first, irrespective of AGI. Skills and SP gauge. Each turn, each character's SP recovers based on their SP recovery value. By making use of SP, it is possible to employ powerful skills. Use strategy in battle where you build up SP through normal attacks and defense, or make use of skills with low SP cost. Fight in a style that suits you. So here's where it takes inspiration from games like Mystic Quest and Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior, where it's a first-person perspective with the battle system. So in the upper left-hand corner, you've got ZL, which will do auto battle, so the AI will take over. You have the speed, so you can do one-time speed or double speed for battles. And R, you can run. Hit Y, and that gives you information on the enemies and such. And you have skills. You've got Rapid Edge here. It's attack the target and attacks the target and deletes 1 plus effect. Also applies agility strengthening to the wearer. If the wearer's HP is 50% or less, restores the wearer's HP by 20%. Okay. And you have defend and attack. So I'm going to attack this Poncho. Oh, a critical hit, 1-hit kill. That's pretty cool. Pasa Forest. Hedgehog and a punch. On the Rapid Edge on the Hedgehog. If I wanted to hit ZL, I can do ZL at any time. It'll do auto battle for me. So when you're doing auto battle, your character will use skills to like replenish your HP and also attack. So it's really good AI, honestly. I'm used to AI not being too bright, but in this one it's pretty good. It's actually really good. So if you're not going to boss battle, you can just hit auto battle and it'll just auto battle for you. You can just kind of sit there and watch it, or you can intervene at any time. It's really cool, really neat. I very much appreciate that. If I go this way, I'm going to go out of the forest. That guy said the big Gorum was seen deep in the forest, didn't he? Deep in the forest. I'm getting excited. Battle again here. We'll do 2 times battle, so it's even faster. Ross has learned a new skill, battlefield support, and that's basically healing. Or a spell to heal yourself. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. No. Oh, we're gonna grab that chest. Pasa ore, crafting material, so to help craft weapons and armor. So yeah, the random battles are pretty frequent. But the battles go pretty quick, so they can be pretty. I mean, I'll forgive the frequency of the battles, given how quickly they'll complete. Level 5. I'm actually going to try to go up one more level. Maybe. Let's see. Okay, no, I'm not. It's going to be too long. Grr. Oh. It's the big Garum. Grr, growl, snarl. Roar. Here's the boss battle. I've heard about you. If you think you're gonna eat me, you better think again. There we go. And that was the first mission. You attacked so many humans, they say, but actually, you were nothing. I used to be in the army. Until not long ago, I was sent to war, and I killed people I had no grudge against. And even now, after the end of the war, here I am doing the same thing. I enjoy brandishing a sword. So, I mean, I have no right to criticize you. However, I need your head. Sorry. You only have your body, but at least rest in peace in this beautiful water. I should give the head back to the merchant. I need to get that payment. In dungeons, you can use leave from the menu. You will move to the entrance to the dungeon in the world map. So I either go out of here, or I can just go in here and do leave. Let's do that. Leave. And I'm back to the world map. Level 6. Back in Adira Town. Got my payment. Here you are. This is the head I promised you. You handed the head of the big Garum to the merchant. Oh! Haha! The head of that big Garum. Good job! Can you sell something like that? Of course, there's a crystal boom. A crystal boom? Yeah. The magic power contained in crystals is a new energy that's now replacing coal. And if you implant crystals with magic power into tools carefully, it's possible to make many different magic items. In the war, the government monopolized crystals for weapon strengthening. But now, with the ceasefire agreement, the restrictions on crystal trade are being eased little by little, and products using crystals are starting to become common all over the world. That's why there's a crystal boom across the whole world. What's that got to do with the head of that big Garum? Monsters with implanted crystals, crystal monsters, are unusual. There might be members of the aristocracy who want one, right? And even if there aren't any curious people like that, I can sharpen the fangs and dry the meat and sell them as herbal medicines. Taking crystals is making monsters more violent, though. Won't it be dangerous to eat that meat and take in the magic power? It'll be safe if I extract the magic power. Even crystals become just soft stones if you take away their magic power. Without the magic power, it's just a head. Is it really going to be useful for potions? Just you be quiet. It's nothing to do with you. I employed you to get the head and bring it back. I know all about you. You made money by killing people in the war, but now you've lost your job. You live from day to day as a mercenary. That's your life now. And yet you talk like that? Ah, that reminds me. I lent you my help for money. Hand over the payment right now. Ugh. Here. You gained 100 gold as the payment for the big arm. Hey! That's nowhere near enough. This little won't even buy me food for today and tomorrow. You said you'd give me an appropriate payment. There's a crystal boom. You can sell that head for a high price, right? I don't know about that. I might sell it whole, or I might process the parts. I haven't decided anything yet. You listening? Right now, this is nothing more than a freshly severed head, right? That was an appropriate payment for a freshly severed head. I was had. Someone help! You're not gonna get away with this time. Go away, I'll shoot. Stop screaming in the tavern. Hey lady, you understand, right? Come with us quietly and you won't be harmed. Do you think I'm stupid enough to be fooled by a lie like that again? Don't treat me like a fool. What, you pesky kid? Arg, my arm. She said no, right? What? Greenhorn, don't get involved. Yeah, stay out of this. Move out of the way or I'll break your arms. Here we go. This battle's actually a little more, a little tougher with two enemies here. And the fact they constantly heal themselves. And heal each other. Like I said, I really like the AI in this game. Yeah, getting those extra levels definitely helped. Because this doesn't actually take. It didn't take that long at all. It took longer last time I played that one. Okay. Are you okay? Yeah, thanks. I employed those people as my bodyguards, but in the forest they suddenly got really fierce. That's why I slapped their face as hard as I could. I thought that would make them give up. If you come across them again, shoot their legs out. Well, well. That might be going a bit too far. Margaret! Butler, you're too slow. You got left behind on the way. You're such a strong walker, and not surprisingly, you have your father's stamina. Hey, Butler, will you listen to me? I found myself a new bodyguard. This person. He's wonderful and handsome, don't you think? What? Just wait a minute there. Are you taking on a bodyguard again? You mustn't. Go home. You don't have the money to... No way, I'm not going to give up. And don't worry about the money. I'm gonna find the Motherlode of Legend. Haha. That's the best joke ever. What? The Motherlode of Legend? It's a fantasy tale famous among us crystal merchants. The crystal Ortha, the Motherlode of Legend. Apparently, Ortha means sea in an ancient language. A sea of crystals as far as the eye can see. A Motherlode, just like in a dream. Whoever finds it will be a billionaire. You're just like a child who believes in fairies, kid. It's not just some fantasy tale, it's sure to exist somewhere in the world. A load of ore with so many crystals that you'll never need to work another day in your life. That's the crystal Ortha. So many treasure hunters have searched so much for it, but they've never found it. The ultimate mystery. We're gonna find it. Go home. Please? I'll be sure to pay you. How about 10 billion when we find the load. What? 10 billion? See? That made you change your tune, didn't it? If we find it, right? It's just a fantasy tale, right? We'll find it, you'll see. Okay, how about this? I'll give you my crystal rifle, it's so precious to me. What? It's made using crystals, so you can sell it for a good price. In that case, I guess, Miss, your father gave you that gun. It's a really precious item. And you took such great care of it for all this time. It's okay. Right now, this is all I can give as a payment. I don't know what to say. I don't need the gun. Why not? You can sell it for money, trust me. Or is it something else? Are you saying that something like this isn't enough? If we find the load, 10 billion. That's good enough. I'll take on your request. Well. Are you sure? Really sure? Will you really take it on? But why all of a sudden? We'll be sure to find it, right? I can see that you're pretty serious. I am. Thank you. When we find the Motherlode, I'll be sure to have you pay that 10 billion. Yes, of course. If people have courage and the will to act, they can do anything. Isn't that right, Father? I have a vehicle with a steam engine. I pleaded with an engineer I know to make it for me. It's going to be a fun journey. A steam engine, not a crystal engine? The speed and fuel efficiency aren't so good compared to a crystal engine. But crystal engines are too expensive. Steam engines are good enough anyway. So let's go through the forest and head for the mine that's even further to the south. I've never seen a crystal mine before, you know. Okay, I'll follow your plan. Margaret has become an ally. Alright, that's about the first half hour of the game. Again, this has been Crystal Ortha on Nintendo Switch. I want to thank Kimco for the very opportunity. This game's awesome. Great RPG, great fun, and I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, till next time, take care and happy gaming.